Guys, welcome back to
the Faithful's Cafe.
Okay.
Oh
god. We're starting. We just have our friends. I'm so glad we're these people.
If there's one thing these four girls know about very well, it's singleness. And today, they are attempting to define it. But pay attention because the definitions tend to get a little bit hazy.
Guys, welcome back to the Faith Girls Cafe. On today's episode, we're going to be discussing singleness, which I'm really excited about discussing with you girls.
Because we're all single. Are we all single?
Are we all single? But that's what I thought we should start on. Should we start on a definition of singleness? What is being single?
Not married.
Not married.
So if you're in a relationship,
you're not married.
Because legally, technically, you're either married or you're single, right?
Oh, really?
Okay.
Isn't it?
Well, you know, when you fill out forms, they don't give you like a girlfriend, boyfriend, box.
I mean, yeah, but
in a relationship, if you have a partner,
because if you're courting, are you still single?
You're getting to know
you are
somebody
single.
towards marriage.
Yeah, you're not married,
but no one else can claim you.
No, but there is nowhere to tick.
That's between the both
courtship relationship.
There's like, well, as long as no ring.
Do you understand?
What about biblically?
Like, I'm married to Jesus. So
being betrothed is more valued than like.
Okay, but then if you're betrothed at like 2 years old.
What do you mean?
When you're engaged marriages, you know, he's gonna marry.
You can be that young, yeah.
I mean, so are they single? That's the question.
I mean, let's ask Simba.
Wow.
I mean, well,
personally, okay, fair enough. I see what you're coming from.
Yeah.
On a law level, but I think
principle level.
Yeah.
No.
So essentially, you're single until the day you say I do, until he puts a ring on it or she.
I don't think so. I think
According
that
to
when
law, you can be in a relationship.
Yeah, I think when you have a beloved boyfriend, girlfriend, you are not single. Technically, someone can swipe you. That's fine. But you're not.
As long as you're no longer swipeable.
Yeah, I don't think.
So like, I think technically you'll be in a committed relationship, but how you'll be acknowledged as you will be a single person. Yes. So just to clarify, is everyone on the table single? So nobody married behind nobody's back.
Well, guys,
nobody married.
Will you tell us?
No, I'm single.
Last summer.
Do you understand?
So, ladies, I wanted us to start on this video that I sent around, and we will show you a clip of that video. It's
I don't know if we have permission to show the clip, but we will ask for permission. If we get it, then we'll show it. But at least the link will be in the description.
We'll have a link to this
box.
video. And basically, there's a young lady in the Passion for Crime movement poetry, and she's done a spoken word poem called Conversations, and it's all about singleness and basically her reaction to singleness and how she feels in conversations where people are asking her about how are you in terms of meeting a husband, and you know, perhaps her defensiveness and her ways of approaching that, how she feels about this. So I was wondering, when would you say was the last time, or how recently were you in a conversation where something like this came up? And how did you deal with it?
Did I go to church on Sunday? Because if I did, then yes, that happened.
How do you usually deal with it when people ask you about...
In my church, the aunties are always like, when are you getting married? I just say soon because I don't want to have the conversation. Like, I know it's not soon, but I just say soon until you'll get the invitation because... Like, that way the conversation just ends. Yeah. And I don't want to have the conversation. But I think if I'm seriously having the conversation with someone, I'm not in a hurry to get married. You know, I'm quite okay with being single right now. And I know that's not like a popular opinion. But for me, it's a thing of which angle are you approaching the conversation from? Is it like, you know, because in the piece she was saying like she hates people who pity her. Yeah. Are you coming at me from the angle of, oh, you're single, so you must be missing out on something? Or are you coming at me from the angle of, oh, okay, you're single, let's talk about it. You know, maybe I want to get to know why you're single. Maybe I'm just trying to understand you. Yeah. Or maybe because, you know, there are people who honestly, like, I have friends who are single and then now they're either in a relationship or married, and they honestly believe that it's the best thing. So if you're coming in from that angle of, I'm not
What's
trying to
the
judge
best
you,
thing?
but
Being
being
single.
in a relationship or
being
a marriage,
okay.
they honestly believe that, oh my God, there's like so much blessing and there's just so much more that you can do when you have a partner. And so I've had people who, like, even with me, like leadership in my church, there are people who say, you know, like, you are going into ministry and it's so much better when you have somebody to share that with.
Okay,
So if you're coming in from the angle of, okay, there is something actually good to being in a relationship, there are some merits and you want to talk about that, then I'm open to that conversation, even though I'm probably not going to leave that conversation thinking I need to get a man.
Yeah.
But I'm still open to having it. But if you just want to judge and be like, oh no, you're messing out on life, because I'm like, bye.
See, I usually I don't get like a very
So draining.
serious, you know, oh let's talk about singleness and the benefit. Maybe in Bible studies when I'm studying singleness with my Bible group, but it's usually more, you know, oh you're still single. I can't believe you're still single. Or every time you look nice, you look so nice. What? I don't understand. Where's the boyfriend? You know, or he's coming soon. Don't worry. I know
That's
you're
just
next.
in life. What? Nobody told them that in the spirit.
He's coming, yeah.
Nobody's telling that.
Nobody's told them that.
I get that a lot, and it's not. I don't tend to get offended because I always think I see their intentions. It's very sweet. It's coming from a loving place, but there's times when it's just. I think
that.
The time it did get awkward was when so someone took it to another level and they're already like, oh, I met someone, you know, and I saw someone who's single, and you know, he told me he's looking for someone, and the first person I thought of was you, because you know I'm the only single person in the world. And so because of that, they introduced me. They had already given my number away, and you know, they were like, you have to talk to this person. You know, I did a lot of things out of respect because you know they were quite elderly than me, and I spoke to them and made it clear that I wasn't interested. The person was actually Muslim. That they were trying. They didn't check any of this. But I tend to not get really offended or like. I just take it quite lightheartedly. I just think when I'm on display, when I become someone you feel like you want to pity or you put me on show. Let's say you bring someone to come and see me, and I feel like this Christ cow. Then I start taking. You don't know. I don't. I'm quite happy. It's okay.
Exactly.
But you know, some people meet people that way. So you know.
Yeah. I think. Well, I'm 23, so I'm.
You got time.
Yeah, I've got time. And I've got an older sister, so I'm kind of in her shadow at the moment. She's more the person who, when
Getting
it's
it.
time, you've got a good job, you've finished uni, education, where's my coming? So, but I think my mum is trying to prepare me. Does that make sense? So, every time they have conversation with my sister, it's like, just then come.
So you can hear.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, definitely. The other day I was with my grandma. I hope she doesn't mind me sharing this. So, my mom had this massive party, right? And so, someone came to this party, and so my grandma was like, "Oh, where's the boyfriend?" And I was like, "Oh, grandma, I don't have a boyfriend." And then she said to me, "You know, you have to have children." And I was like, "Well, grandma, how can I have kids without a boyfriend?" And then she said, "You should hurry up and get a boyfriend."
No, but my mom does this thing because my mom had me when she was 18. So from the moment I turned 18, she goes like, when I was your age, I had a child.
They say that to me all the
I'm like,
time.
Mom, do you want me to have a child? Is that what you're saying
They
right
say
now?
that
Is that
all
what
the
you're saying? Because I will
time.
do it
Oh my God.
just for you.
And they would lay out your age. She's like, you know, you're gonna be 20, blah blah blah. Right? And I'm like, I know. And she goes, don't you think you should have children? I'm like, do you want me to have children without a husband? No.
You're like, don't you think you should have
She's
children?
like,
Like, just
there's
skip
a
the rest
time
of the
limit on
conversation.
it. What about you, Joe? How do you react to those kind of conversations?
I smile and say yes, mum.
Yes, Mommy.
Is it just your mother? Do you get it from anyone else?
From everybody that meets me, oh, your cousins,
They're married.
your younger ones, they're married. Don't marry. No. And it's like, no, auntie, I do.
You don't want to marry?
even the uncles pepper me. But I think my response is similar to AJ. It's like, oh, don't worry, auntie, soon.
You're coming soon,
And then I'll start gassing them up. I'm like, oh, do you know what? Just prepare your gallon.
Oh my God, when I say half of the women in my church are fully gassed, because I told them when I get married, I want you people to come in your gele and your kente.
sure.
Meanwhile, it's not happening anytime
I'm
soon.
like, you know what? Because I tried the whole, oh, I'm not thinking about that right now. See, can you see reaction?
Are you okay?
Instead of the word.
Oh, like,
Yeah.
like my mum, yeah. No, this was actually recently. And if my mum watches this, she'll probably laugh. But we was in the kitchen, and I think I told you. Did I tell you this?
Which one?
was in the kitchen, and then I was like, oh, Mum, okay, I'm going out now. She was like, where are you going? And I was like, oh, I'm going to see Leonard's. I'm going to Leonard's now. And then the next day, I was like, oh, I'm going to see Pat. She was like, oh.
I can just see it coming.
She was like, well, you're going to see Lena, Pat, Rikaya, this, that. When will you go out and go and meet a young man? She said, when will you go and meet a young man? Every day meeting ladies. Why would you meet a young man that will look after you and that you can bring home instead of Lena, this, that? Or is Lena code name for a man?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
To be honest, how many letters does she have on her phone?
But then I asked the question, I said, Mum, so are you meaning to say that you think I'm not interested in men? You know what she said to me? But what else would I think? What else would I think?
Is it just because you're not dating, you're a lesbian now?
Yeah, honestly.
No, but sometimes
yeah,
they're
like,
definitely girls.
she's like, what else would I think? The world is different now.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Fair enough.
Mom, I can assure you that once I get a boyfriend,
You'll be the first to know.
be one of the first.
Their minds do. Isn't it crazy as well how much it changed from the things we used to hear when we were young? You know, all the boundaries we had before. Suddenly the rhetoric is like, boys are great, go out there and have boys.
Exactly.
But that's my reaction. I'll just be like, oh yeah, my mom gave me deadline. Oh, December.
Oh, there's a deadline.
Engagement. I'm like, yeah, Mom, sure.
Arranged marriage.
Mine's 2 years, so.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah, 2 years.
Dora, we'll get you a man. We get you a man.
You can do that, girl. 2 years.
Really?
Hi, guys who are watching the Fame Girl Scout Fest.
You know what I mean?
Get your doctor.
I mean, if it's not God's plan, then
Listen,
it's
you
not
don't know.
good.
You might be God's plan. You need to start praying. Get
I mean,
on your
AJ,
knees.
really? What about you, AJ?
Nah.
Lena?
I'm secretly married though.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't know.
She's
Married
to
to
Jesus.
Jesus.
Exactly. Y'all know this.
Say or none.
But I wanted to ask you guys.
Basically, I am.
So I was thinking. So where do you think this pressure comes from? From especially with our parents, etc. Is it just inborn in society where we're like, okay, at a certain age we have to start encouraging people? And also, do you think this same pressure that's maybe perhaps in the world is in the church, or is it biblical? What do you think?
Okay. I think, firstly, it's a situation where I think for a long time back in the day, marriage was considered something that women were defined by.
Mhm.
So, in order for you to be a successful woman, as they said, marriage was one of the things. Marriage and kids was a thing. I think also our parents did it so early. So when they see us as a generation who are really lagging behind,
Yeah.
they're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I think the pressure is. I think there's a lot of pressure in the church, but mainly because I feel like people are very concerned with cutting sexual morality out before anything can happen.
Yeah.
So you see people getting married so early because they don't want to have sex for marriage, but they only can have sex if we get married. So I think there is that pressure. I think some people are wise and don't necessarily fall into that rut or that trap, but there are definitely people who do it quickly just to avoid that.
Yeah. I think also one of the things I've seen, especially for African parents, is that marriage was security.
Yeah.
A woman wasn't. You went from like being secure in your father's house to being secure in your husband's house. So it was like when you're at that in between place, it's almost as though like, you know, you're a woman, you live by yourself, you're not married, like you're not okay, kind of thing. And like for them, you were a secure woman when you had like the man to lean on, the man to provide for you, the man to do all of those things. And so when they see us and we're like, no, we're gonna
My husband,
get it.
my husband.
Exactly, you know, my lord or whatever they call them. But when they see us now and you have young ladies who are like, no, I'm going to sort out my career, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this instead. It's like, no, you can't just be out here in the world alone. Like you're not okay, you're not secure. So I think sometimes I feel kind of bad for them because that's what they know. That's for them. That's you're not secure as a woman until you have that foundation. And the other thing is like you can't build a life as a woman unless you have a man to build it with. And so it's almost as though it's good intentions, but it's manifested in like a really bad way. So for me, apart the reason why I started to say soon instead of saying like I'm not gonna get married or whatever else to them is because I just realized they mean well.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like it's not like they're just being malicious. I mean,
No.
okay, some people are,
100%.
not all of them, but some of them mean well. Some of them mean well, and for them, this is like a woman is a woman when she's married, like you said. A woman is
Yeah.
secure when she's married. A woman is able to go ahead and live a good life when she's married. And they don't understand that nowadays we can do it by ourselves without the man. And so they just think, you're not okay until you're married. And for them, that's what it was. And so they're kind of projecting that onto us almost. So we have to be a bit understanding.
I do also think that I think our society doesn't view singleness as a blessing. So I think to some extent, I think that a certain age is considered, oh my gosh, if you're a certain age and you have a boyfriend, someone would be like, oh, you're so young and you're already married, for example. If you get married quite young, like but then when you pass a certain age, maybe after 26 or something, it's like, oh my gosh, you're not married. But I do also think sometimes it's a lot of fear. It's just fear of, your parents. It's just another way. It's another thing that determines success. So people think you have made it, you're successful when you have, got the good job, finished university, and you got married. And our parents naturally, or people that love us, want us to have all these things that tick the boxes. And so the fear and the project of actually there's this one thing that society deems successful you haven't got yet, and it's like, oh, I really want it for you. And that insecurity can be projected on us as well, I think, sometimes. Okay, so what we were just saying... So as we were saying, ladies, about singleness, so this fear or maybe this idea that singleness is something that, maybe is to be feared, do you think we can enjoy our singleness? Do you think there's any purpose in singleness? And what is the biblical view of singleness? How does the Bible say we should treat our singleness, or we should even, handle the time when you're single? So let's discuss. I have some Bible scriptures we can read, but I know you wanted to say something about
it was about the biblical pressure. The question you asked before was that I would like to say that there wasn't biblical pressure, but then I'm thinking about the story of Leah and Rebecca, and how Jacob worked for Rebecca, but Leah, and her dad said, oh, you can't marry. So I can imagine there was some sort of pressure. So in a way, but then.
But I think that pressure is different also. That pressure is him, falling in love with someone.
Because, in African culture, well, I don't, not so much right now, but it used to be the oldest had to get married first before the youngest sister. And I think that's where that comes from. Because back in those days, it used to be, you go down in order.
Yeah. So but I think at the same time, it's like he fell in love with the girl and he wanted to be with her, etc. So there's no one was saying to him, now go.
There was pressure on the
woman's side. Oh yeah, definitely because of societal structure. Yeah, I definitely think so.
Sorry, but going back to what you were saying.
So with Paul, who we love, how Paul views women and not women, singleness in general, right? So I'll just read from First Corinthians.
Paul just loved it.
I mean, when I was reading some parts of him, like he's like, I will say you be alone. I'm like, no. You say that, Paul. No, but I'm joking.
I don't even understand how Paul is going to say when you get married, you have trouble in the flesh. I would think it's when you're single and you're horny and you don't have nobody, that's when you have trouble in the flesh. But
when you get married, you must you feel it then, because there's also because I just think there's so much. It's not so much just about like your sexual desires as well, but there's just so much you're seeing about yourself. Well, I don't know. Did you mean flesh like sexually?
Well, no. I'm just
having deja vu.
Why?
Did this happen? Did we have
Did this happen when you got married?
Okay, so this is what the Bible says. Yep, an unmarried man is concerned about the Lord's affairs, how he can please the Lord. But a married man is concerned about the affairs of this world, how he can please his wife, and his interests are divided. An unmarried woman or virgin is concerned about the Lord's affairs. Her aim is to be devoted to the Lord in both body and spirit. But a married woman is concerned about the affairs of this world, how she can please her husband. I am saying this for your own good, he says, not to restrict you, that you may live in a right way in undivided devotion to the Lord. So from that perspective, it's not saying that it's anything bad. It's saying actually singleness is quite good and this is a great time to devote yourself to God. Do you think we see it like that, or how do you feel? How are you occupying your singleness right now?
I think that singleness is brilliant.
Okay, why? How do you occupy it? Yeah.
Okay, so in uni, first year of uni, I was like, I was just loved up in I wasn't loved up, I was in a relationship. It was not really going nowhere. And so then I felt like it wasn't really going anywhere, so we ended that. And then I had a crush on this boy. No, it was just like we would hang out. We never even went on a date. So it wasn't. It was like, what are we actually doing?
Yeah.
It was an
You understand?
emotionship.
Basically, trying to
be
figure out who
no,
he was.
no. That was before.
Oh.
Before, because it was like, so we were friends, and then we were like, I'm 18, you're 18, we've never been in a relationship before, let's do this.
Okay.
So it was like, you know, and then 3 months later, I was like, yeah, this is not happening, let's just kind of say bye-bye.
Oh, you gave it time, didn't you?
I did, and then I had a crush on, you know who, and
Yes.
that was like a hot mess.
I love seeing her like in a crush. She
Let's
was
not talk about
like,
that, let's not talk about that.
let's
Like,
do it. Remember how she was
running
fucking me
around-
up in uni? She was like, we were running around in library.
In the library.
After who shall not be named. Yeah. When she crushes hard.
It was,
I can't imagine
you will never
it was
imagine
not,
it.
it was not cute. It was
Yeah.
like we literally we were in the lab, we were studying for exams, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he walked past, I'm like, come on. And then they followed me as well. They came. This is the very
Yeah.
such bad friends.
It was fun.
Instead of telling me to sit down, and we literally followed him all around the library. 3 floors, didn't say a word to him.
We were devoted. What are you talking
I'm
about? We
telling
were
you.
very loyal friends.
Like they helped me in my stalking.
We did.
We're gonna cut this bit
And it was
out.
fun too.
We're gonna cut this bit out. Anyway, so after that one was over, just really sort of that kind of ended round about the time when I really just started to reestablish my relationship with God and just kind of really go back to a place of like, okay, God, I want to be the woman that you want me to be. And it was through a series of conversations that brought me through with other people that just really made me see that you can live a good life and still not live the life that God wants you to live.
Yeah.
And so eventually I just came to a place of like, okay, God, if I'm going to do this, then I want to do this 100%. And one of the first things he cut away from me was relationships. He said, you have to be able to face up to the fact that you might never get married, that you might be single for a long time. I was 18 years old at this time. You know, 8 years old, all you want is a boyfriend, you know what I mean? And God just really, it was a difficult, like, 2 years of just really God working on me and bringing me to the place where I had to let go of the idea of relationships and really come fully into the idea of being in relationship with God. And just, I had to get to a place of just being like, if it doesn't happen, I'm going to be okay. If it doesn't happen, I'm going to be okay. And I think the reason why he had to do that was because for me, my plan was to, you know, go to university, get a degree, work for like 3 years, get married.
So it's
that
not
plan
like he
was-
was saying, I don't want you to get married.
No.
It was
Exactly.
him saying
It was breaking down.
preparing you
Yeah,
for the
because
possibility.
he had to break me away from my plan,
Okay.
which was, you
Okay.
know, university,
Okay.
work a bit, get married, right? And God was like, that's not the path. So since the marriage thing was so big in my head and I was so
Okay.
like definitely going to do it, he had to break that first and then move me into the rest of the plan, which first step, leave university. So what? First person in my family to go to university, all expectations are on me and I'm going to drop out. Do you understand? So he had to sort of just break certain things off of me slowly. And the first thing he broke off me was relationship. So after that initial 2-3 years of just really struggling with it, I just kind of came to a place where I was like, okay, God, you know what? I don't think I've got it yet, but I want to do what it is that you want me to do. So it's not even like I got to a place where I was like, I'm going to be okay if I never get married. I just got to a place where I was like, I'm tired of fighting it. So what it is that you want me to do, I'll do it. And so then he started to bring me into a place of purpose and just sort of showing me what his plan was. And for a while, I was like, okay, relationships isn't a part of the plan. Like, I'm not going to have a boyfriend for a while. And okay, I'll be okay with that. And I just kept, like, you know, just saying it and just going, okay, God, give me the strength, until eventually I was like, oh, okay. Do you understand? So now I'm just in a place where, you know, if it happens, great. If it doesn't happen, great. 27 years old, single, living my life.
So are you?
for good,
So
and
are you
just
saying
happy.
is it that your purpose is that how you fill your time, or
Yes,
But you're not
basically.
doing it like I'm doing my purpose to
It's so
to
that I
avoid the
don't-
fact
yeah.
that
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. I
don't.
don't avoid it. I feel like it. To be honest, it hasn't come my way. Like I haven't had like people be like, "Oh, do you want to go out with me?" or whatever. Like, no, it hasn't come my way. And in conversations with people look at me like, "Nah." Like if I look at you, you're the kind of girl that maybe I might want to date, but you're just too focused on work and too focused on stuff. I'm like, that's okay.
Yeah.
So it's not even like I get people asking me out and then I say no. Like honestly, in the past 3-4 years, ain't nobody asked me out, and it's okay because I'm just like, okay, God, if you open the door, then I'll walk through it. But if you don't open the door, then I'm just going to be doing what it is that I'm doing. And that's just where I am at right now.
Okay.
So you're not at the point either where you're like, oh my God, it's not happening. It's not happening. It's not
No.
happening.
Yeah, I like when people ask me that, I'm like, I don't know if I will get to that point at some time, but right now I'm cool.
You're all right.
Yeah, I'm like, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it happens, it's good. But maybe by the time I turn 35, that might change. But for now, I'm good.
I really like that. So purpose consumes her. What about you guys? How are you? Are you happy in your singleness, or what is it? How do you feel about it? Do you feel like it's hard, or is it that purpose as well? Just consumes your time? Do you pay any attention to it?
I think it's a combination of everything. I do pay
Wait, before you go any further, don't you find that the more you get into like studying with your courses and getting ready to set up all the stuff that God is telling you to set up, the less the relationship becomes important?
Yeah.
So when you have something else to focus on,
I do find that, but then also at the same time, when I'm putting things together or focusing on something, I think, oh my gosh,
so
this would
nice
be
to
so
have someone
nice
to share
to
it
have
with.
somebody to not even share with, but I've always admired the concept of partnership. I feel like there's so much strength in partnership, and not only with like the person that you're going to marry, but with friends when you come together and there's a project like even this, there's like no man is an island, like it's. And so for me, when I'm like doing the course and I'm studying and I'm doing all and putting all the business things together and I've got project purpose in my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, all these young people, and then I'm thinking, oh my gosh, working with a young man that's excited about young people like myself and whatever. Then I'll start to think, it'll be really good. It's like, but I don't grow discontent because at the same time, I'm like, oh, well, it doesn't happen now, it's going to happen eventually.
Exactly.
Because for me, I know that is something that is going to happen because I know that I feel like God has packed me up with all the things necessary to be a man's helpmate and to also be in partnership with someone to bring about greater fulfillment of purposes or whatever else, and that's something that's always been on me. There's been moments when I've just been super like discontent, but it's weird. It wasn't discontentment when I was by myself. It was discontentment when there were prospects and I weren't really sure about them, but because they were in my face all of the time, it was like, can't I just make a decision?
Yeah, my God.
Like, can't I just accept so I don't have to think about this area anymore? Because I feel like the deciding, for me, I feel like the deciding stages of whether somebody is good enough not good enough, but somebody is complementary enough to the purposes that God has already revealed or what the dreams are already birthed in your heart, deciding that, and then your feelings are attached and whatever else, and then that's all messy, and then when you trust Christ with that. But for me, being alone, because I haven't ever been alone, it's the being single and then you've got prospects. And like, why can't the right people just come? Why y'all gonna come? Why is it y'all?
All this extra mess.
Just stop. And I'll be like, Lord, I'd rather they just, and then they actually go away.
And you're like,
but Lord, why no again? So what was wrong with that one? It's like, so I have experienced. I don't know if I experienced loneliness. For me, can I be saying this on live TV?
Live TV,
it's up to you.
For me, it's
realness. You're the one who said it.
It's more like I just want a baby. It's so weird.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see it.
At all. Okay.
Maybe.
She just want a baby.
I think we need sometimes that needs to be cut out.
It's not gonna get now.
I sound like a waste. But it's honest. Sometimes it's not like I'm lonely because I'm very good at entertaining myself. Like I'm very amused. I enjoy my own company. But then there's times when it's like, I think it's much deeper, and that probably comes from my insecurities. Just want something close to me to love, and then you've got the past of but men are unreliable. Your child will never leave you, and then all of those things come. But I think when the discontentment or the whatever comes, it's weird. I've just made a mess of this. To be fair. But, I can't even remember the question.
Thank you for sharing that.
I mean, I don't know if the word is denial, but I'm at that stage of singleness where I know I need to be single, but I'm not really. So I'm not discontent, but I'm not happy. I'm not miserable. Okay, I'm not happy because I'm not miserable. I'm
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
Like,
love
you're happy.
I love my life right
You're
now.
happy.
I have a good job. Thank God, we're good right now. You know. So I'm at a stage where, but I don't like to be alone.
Okay.
So so with Dre, the situation where you're single,
She just identifies so well.
you're single but you have prospects. So it's a sense where you're like, no, I can't because I need to be single. I know I need to be single. So right now I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. But don't go.
Yeah, that's it.
So
Don't go.
I think and I don't know. It's honestly by just the.
So then, are you single?
Yes, because technically we're
Because
going.
emotionally.
If we're going according to the definition that we talked about earlier.
Okay, so you're not married.
You're not married.
Just know that these guys are going to be watching this show.
In fact, I'm going to be tagging them. No,
Because we be posting it up on our Facebook.
Yeah, Instagram.
But are you like single
No, I am.
at all, but then not like single
Like,
emotionally?
I think I've made.
Okay,
We both-
before you go to bed,
Yeah.
do you text him how many times a week?
Oh, then good heavens.
No, I mean like.
Does that mean you're not single?
Is that the criteria?
I mean,
No one's single.
No, I'm single.
Oh, sorry.
I'm lying.
I have nobody to text. I only text my brother. I text my brother in uni.
Maybe a few months ago, but
Okay. It's all coming.
Okay, so now let's talk about it.
Boy, the soil is being shaken.
So, would you still call yourself single? The conversation continues next week, plus there's a giveaway. Stay tuned.
Hey, thank you for watching the Faith Girls Cafe on Her Walk TV. Be sure to subscribe to our channel.